Why is Twitch not working? Okay. There we go. Alrighty then. So I have put a bit of thought into what I want to do today. Maybe not today, but next. I want to go play the Derelict Elevator. I have lost a run to this level before. But I think we can make it through. I think I have a plan to make it through that's going to work pretty well. We're going to utilize Geminate. Geminate has a couple things going for it that are really good. One, it has a huge AoE wound, which can be very valuable. Two, it has 14 cards, and losing cards to damage is a very effective way to kill self-destructing rune machines. So that's the big thing to get through in this level. There are just going to be a ton of rune machines. Not Ancient Spire. Derelict Elevator. There are going to be a ton of rune machines, and so Blinkblade can invisible to try to stay safe, and Geminate can lose cards to damage on the rune machines. So we're going to have to... I can never remember exactly which turns it is that the things happen, but we'll figure it out when the time comes. We'll try to kill these guys just with damage, elite first, and then these guys. And then we'll come down here and we'll kill the elite artillery that spawns. And when that happens, which is the start of turn 4, yes, start of turn 4, we get 6 ruin machines. 2 up here, 1 here, and 3 down here. We'll just camp down here and hopefully kill these 3 ruin machines to damage, and hopefully kill these 3 to a self-destruct or something with Geminate. Geminate is going to tank that via a pair of dancing slippers. So let's buy a bunch of resources for Geminate, and we'll make a renewing potion. Renewing potion and get a pair of dancing slippers. What else can we get? We have an Amulet of Life. Can I get the Deathproof Charm? It would cost me Arrowvine, Axenut, Rockroot. The Rockroot I don't mind losing too much because there are some in this level, but the Arrowvine is... and the Axenut seems like a pretty high price to pay on a class that already has 14 cards to lose to damage. I think we just won't. I have no hand items. So we could pick up Protective Scepter. Maybe Crude Spear? Let's get the Crude Spear. We can get ranged to disarm with it, or potentially ranged stun. We could get ranged Icebound Quills into the Blade Spinners. We can get... I think I want Smoldering Hatred for the Immobilize and Jump Away loss, potentially. But I think in general I'm not planning to play many losses. I maybe want Harvest the Essence's Heal. We could pick up a health potion. Blinkblade probably wants a health potion, because it's going to be damaging itself. Yeah, let's get a health potion over a cure for right now. And then, can I get... I can't get a warding potion. That's alright. We don't need to fill out this other potion slot. Geminate's pretty well geared at this point. And the main thing we're doing is just losing cards to damage, I think. Did I train here? Yes, I did. Okay, that's everything we can do in town. I'm just going to sell this multicolored cloak real quick, because I don't really want it. If Geminate had it, that would be kind of interesting, but... Alright, let's go. Poison Dagger doesn't do anything here. Do I want Metallic Scrap Sword instead? Yeah, we got tons of money. Oh, well, Poison Dagger actually helps into the Flaming Blade Spinners. But Metallic Scrap Sword helps into everything else. Let's get that. A Frenzy Potion could be nice. Is that Axonite Corpse Cap? We have the Explosive Vial. It's a very similar effect. We'll keep Explosive Vial. Let's go. Maybe I'll pick up Frenzy Potion here. Oh, I can't hold 2 potions. Whoops. Alright. I am ready. I have a plan. Let's check what turns exactly things happen on.
You approach the edge of a great chasm.
Fording the river is bad, if I remember correctly. Lose 1 material each, that's fine. That's probably way better than what fording the river would have been. Okay, so turn 4 we get spawns. It doesn't matter when this goes away. The thing we need to figure out is what turn this down here goes away. And so it's... start of turn 4. End of turn 4. End of turn 5. End of turn 6. End of turn 7. End of turn 8. End of turn 8 is when this bottom part of the elevator falls off. So let's keep that in mind, because I'm planning on having my characters stand down here until the end of turn 8. Or until turn 8. And then Blinkblade can just like jump down and go invisible over here. And Geminate is just, we're just trying to lure as many Ruin Machines up here as possible to die. And we've got Geminate to just lose a bunch of cards if necessary. Kill 2 enemies in the same turn. Perform an ability targeting an ally. Long rest at full health after having suffered damage. 2 enemies in the same turn seems doable. Collect more loot than any other hero. We can go for that. We have top loot card, right? Yeah, we have Reshape the Guys, which is top loot, which is good. So we'll get 6 Ruin Machines. And then the next spawn is start of the 7th. We get Flaming Blade Spinner and 2 Elite Ruin Machines. So we want to come down here, and for the most part, we're trying to play around self-destruct. So self-destruct gives them move 2. Okay, cool. So if Geminate just comes over here faster than 93 and disarms this guy, over here disarms this guy, then we can't be self-destructed on. And Blinkblade will just go slow. Double time gives us 2 attacks. Okay, they're standing still. That's fine. I wouldn't mind them grouping up on me, but I don't mind them standing still either. Alright. Gem is done. And now we do have the wound sword. Part of me wants to send Blinkblade over into one of these guys. Because I'm worried that I just overkill this thing. I guess I don't have to do an amazing turn next turn on Blinkblade. Let's just see how much damage Blinkblade gets. And we'll figure it out from there. Oh, nice. I considered wound sorting it, so drawing 0 wound instead is pretty nice. It takes 2 turns before something suffers damage from being right here. Maybe I should have saved Locust Host for that. I could have pushed stuff into it. I could go for next turn like a late kinetic transfer to try to push monsters onto the self-destruct spots. That's a possibility. Alright, so Geminate, we're in melee mode right on top of this guy. Probably not going to get anything super good. Maybe I just shield and retaliate. If it's self-destruct, it's fine because I have dancing slippers. And if it's self-destruct, then these guys don't reach. And it just doesn't matter. Also, if it's self-destruct, Blinkblade just kills this guy. If it's not self-destruct, then I think I could activate Hornbeetle Carapace. Maybe I'll do that. If I'm doing that, I kind of want to switch. Yeah. Let's activate Hornbeetle Carapace and switch. And we'll just do some ranged attacks for a minute. For a second. And then Blinkblade means I'm not hitting this guy. So do I just Twin Strike him? Alternatively, I could go for a Sand in the Hourglass on one of these guys. Maybe I want to save Precision Timing and Twin Strike for when the cannon down here spawns. I want to save those for that. So no Precision Timing, no Twin Strike, because that's start of turn 4. So not the following turn, but the turn after we're playing those 2 cards. So I can Blurry Jab here, I can Kinetic Transfer here. I like Kinetic Transfer Blurry Jab, I think. Okay, not super range on artilleries, so they don't reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so most of their cards, 6 of their cards are 5 range. 1 of them is 6 range, so that's 5 range. That's essentially 5 range because it's 4, but then the AoE pattern. This one is 7 range, so they would be able to hit where I am with this card, but only this card, the long shot. And then the immobilized card is 6 range, which is really annoying. But then 5 range, 5 range, 5 range, 5 range. So I can group these enemies up if I would like. Let's just move over this way. We get out of the range of the cannon. If Blinkblade stands here, that makes this guy step into this hex. And if we can keep him there... Ooh. If we can keep him there with drag down, then that means that there's like a rock that's going to spawn here. And that'll hurt this guy a lot. I love that idea. I love that idea. So Blinkblade comes over and hits this guy. The only problem with drag down is that it will use 2 of my Hornbeetle Carapace charges. Do we disadvantage an attack for 2? No. Okay, well, we should have. Save the dancing slippers. Okay, so drag down kills both of these guys this turn. Blinkblade wants to save fast tokens and wants to be standing in these hexes. So we have to go slow and we want to be standing here. We just need to make sure we underspeed self-destruct. These guys self-destructing, completely insignificant because we just drag them down this turn. So we drag them down and we come down. If this guy self-destructs, how do I deal with that? Maybe just this guy doesn't self-destruct, I don't know. Because Blinkblade needs to be standing down here so that I can reach the cannon with precision timing twin strike, which is definitely what I want for the following turn. I guess if I'm here, I could just go Reckless Augmentation. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 to reach the cannon, but then I miss out on attack 2. It's essentially attack 3 because I get to poison with the first hit. Let's just have it not be self-destruct. And then we're fine. I could experimental adjustment to immobilize everything, and then that saves my Hornbeetle Carapace charges. Hold the phone. There we go. It is self-destruct. Okay. This is really good. So I just attack for 2 here then. And it's 3 because of Hornbeetle Carapace. But this way I don't use my extra charges. Blinkblade is actually the one that gets the immobilizes. Oh, he's not immune to immobilize, is he? Okay, no, he's not. In one more level, level 6 elite ruin machines are immune to immobilize. Yeah, I did not lie. Level 6 ruin machines would be immune to immobilize, and I believe level 7 normals. Yep, level 7 normals become immune to immobilize, which, like, why? That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, but now we immobilize all 3 of these guys. These 2 don't get to self-destruct. This guy now is going to suffer 7 damage from the sky falling on him. And we can just move to... I think this hex is okay. I think I'm able to walk through this hex. If not, we'll undo and we'll teleport to here. I just can't tell. I should be able to walk through this hex just fine. So I had to suffer 2 more damage than I would have liked, but that's really, really good. And now we're running all the way down here, so even if it is self-destruct, these 2 wounded guys are going to die. That guy suffered 7 for free. Really? This guy's in my way?
Have begun to fall from above, and then...
They're not supposed to be able to spawn here, so that's just, like, so unlucky. I guess it's fine, because I'll just use my jump boots. And I still get over him, so... Move to... Attack for 2 poison, attack for 3, attack for 3. We'll go ahead and muscle potion it, get as much damage into this artillery as possible, and then... Oh, I didn't switch to ranged form. Oh, dang it. I just attacked this guy for 2, and I moved for 2. I'm just gonna go back, because in the planning phase for the turn, I figured this out because drag down was a switch. Like, that was all a part of the plan. I just forgot to, I just did default attack for 2 instead of the drag down attack for 2. And now, because of where I moved Geminate instead, we get to counteract the thing spawning incorrectly. But that's... The game's definitely not supposed to spawn the enemy there, so I don't feel bad at all.
What were once pebbles.
Oh, and now it doesn't spawn him there. Okay, cool. So Blinkblade gets down here. Geminate now. Move 3 and get to the corner. If it's self-destruct, only this guy would get to go off. Well, no, Blinkblade doesn't even have to... Geminate could run this way. Blinkblade could stand here so that this guy can't get through. This guy would be able to hit Geminate, and then I have boots to escape it. The only problem is I don't want to do the move 3 on Selfless Offering. Because the move 3 on Selfless Offering would switch me. Basically everything switches me. I guess we'll attack with Scare of Flight and move with Firefly Swarm. Sad to only get single target attack for 4 with Scare of Flight, but it's fine. I can also position myself over here so the next turn Mind Spike is multi-target. I like this. Oh, and Rune Machine standing still I think is really good. Hey, hero. Wait. Oh, Blinkblade is slow, not fast. I definitely want fast. They're standing still, so it doesn't matter which side Blinkblade goes to. Oh, I don't have my Poison Dagger. I do want to undo this in Muscle Potion, like I said before, though. And I called it before I pulled the modifier, so... I guess we'll see if I draw a 0 wound. I do have a 0 wound. Let's see, move 2. It doesn't matter because we're going to have another move 2. And they're all standing still. Do I get the 0 wound? No. Okay. Then we'll just get in the corner. That tucks us away as safely as possible. We're strengthened. We wound. We'll be strengthened the next turn. So let's save the heavy sword for next turn. Okay. Didn't quite get as much as I wanted. Nice. He's going to get a disadvantaged attack for 4. Yeah, I could do a multi-target attack into those guys, but not worth. Hit this guy, and then into the corner here, and I'll be able to hit... will I have line of sight here to here? No, I won't. This guy's going to die to Blinkblade, so I can go down here to set up a Mind Spike into this gentle Ruin Machine right here. Those two will die to wound. Not horrible damage. We'll go ahead and health potion Blinkblade, I think. Go at 10, hit him and heal myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so self-destruct is a problem if Blinkblade plays these 2 cards. But we can protect Blinkblade if it is self-destruct by playing Mind Spike here, because this guy's 5 range away, and so if it is self-destruct, we just immobilize this guy so he doesn't reach Blinkblade. If it's not self-destruct, we want them to come down here anyway. And if it's not self-destruct, then I can double attack this guy with my Hornbeetle Carapace, attack for 2, attack for 4, attack for 5 with Mind Spike into my Embrace, and then we just rest. Very happy with that turn. Okay. Just move 1, so this normal's not going to reach. We're strengthened here. I've pulled a lot of modifiers. I still have my spyglass, and we haven't seen the crit yet. Wow, we pulled a lot of modifiers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 modifiers left. Still kind of a few. Alright, Geminate kills with a +1, but either way, this guy doesn't reach us, so it's fine. Huh, crit brittle self. I do have Amulet of Life, don't I? I do have Amulet of Life, which I could get back with Renewing Potion, but I think because of Dancing Slippers, I think we'll hold off. I probably just long rest here. I only get hit by a move 3, which is like Fuel Leak would reach me. Latch On would reach me, but it doesn't attack. Fuel Leak and Hasty Assault would both hit me, but that's fine. We'll just long rest. Oh, move 2 will hit me too, because that guy's going to get one closer. Feels fine. Hopefully this 3 health guy will eventually kill himself with their 56. Their move, muddle, and damage self. We'd have to get that 3 times though. Okay, so now if Blinkblade gets self-destructed, I mean, we have to go slow this turn anyway. I think I just gamble that it's not self-destruct. 1 in 6 that it's self-destruct. If it is self-destruct, Blinkblade survives it. If I want to. It's suffer 7 and I have 11 health. It would be attack for 2, suffer 7. So as long as it's not +2 or crit, then I survive it. If I have to lose 2 cards, it's maybe not even the end of the world. I think I'm just going to long rest both. Okay. Move to attack 2. Rough for Geminate. Ooh, disadvantage? We didn't use the leather armor on turn 1 and got crit, but instead we got missed while we were brittled. Couldn't have asked for better. I think we dropped Sand in the Hourglass. It's possible I could wound a bunch of these things and then try to damage them out, but I want invisibility. I probably want breakneck speed plus double time. Maybe I don't need breakneck speed. Maybe just keeping it for the teleport 5 is nice. I don't think I actually want to activate breakneck speed, because in the end we're going to have to kill flaming blade spinners. And I don't want to be suffering the 2 damage at the beginning of every round with flaming blade spinners. But I'm going to drop Sand in the Hourglass for now. I don't think I'm going to get a huge wound going on everything. And we've lost a melee card, so we drop a ranged card, and we're even. We don't need Scarab Flight. Why did I not heal 2? Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't heal 2, and I didn't remove my brittle. It just changed the icon. That really sucks. That really sucks. I mean, I guess I'll disarm this guy and Amulet of Life myself and hopefully remove the brittle that way, but missing out on that 2 health does not feel fair. And then how does Blinkblade not get self-destructed? Do I have to go invisible? I kind of like invisible here. What if I invisible plus precision timing and I wound dagger this guy? And then next turn I can maybe kill him with like drive recharge double time. And here I just disarm and I can move into the corner if I need to. What round are we? We are on round 6. Okay, not much damage from the enemies, but a lot of movement. So do I even want to go invisible on Blinkblade? Maybe I want Blinkblade to share the tanking responsibility? For now, let's hit this guy for sure. Dang. We still have... So now 8 cards left. So I could move up here and go invisible. I could move here to reduce the number of hexes on Geminate and go invisible. This guy's going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like that. Let's go here and go invisible. And now it's harder for the enemies to reach Geminate. And Geminate disarms this guy. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this guy will reach me and hit me for 2. This guy can't hit me. This guy won't be able to reach me. But they'll all see this hex over here, so they'll still keep coming. Which is good, because I want the monsters to group up over here. Okay. I do need to keep my health high, because I have to actually suffer damage in order to be able to use the dancing slippers. And then this is round 8 now. Okay, so at the end of this round, this explodes, I believe. So I don't need to worry about damaging any of these. Hopefully some of these come to hit Geminate. And Geminate has a lot of cards to lose if I want. What if it's self-destruct? If it's self-destruct, I could just drag down bottom to disarm these two, and this guy with move 2 wouldn't reach. Unfortunately, none of the other enemies would reach either, but that wouldn't be the end of the world. And I can attack with Hornet Stinger to switch forms into ranged. We would fall down here and we would lose a card. And then we're in a big clump of enemies, but I think it's fine. Hopefully it's like a move 3 or something, and at least one more comes up. Blinkblade, I think we just go late with Drive Recharge, and we just play a move 3. And we just move 3 jump down here. I need to make sure that I have enough, so actually maybe I want Breakneck Speeds, Teleport 5. Because if it's just move 3 and like this elite moves here, then Blinkblade doesn't necessarily have enough. So let's play Breakneck Speed so that we have Teleport 5. And we can guaranteed get down here and not have to suffer 7. It is big move, which I think is good. Okay, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on this turn. So I have drag down. I could get multiple disarms. I need to stay up here, and I want to pull as many enemies as possible. This guy has move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not coming up. The Blade Spinner is after them. So this guy would move 1, 2 to get closer. Then these guys with move 3, they see 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, they would see 1, 2, 3, 4. So these guys do not move up unless I move here. Which guy is earliest? This 10 health guy is earliest. That... Oh, wait. This guy is earliest. if I move here... What if I move over here? I could hit these two, and I could move here. I could move here, and I could disarm the blade spinner. Then the elite would move here. This guy would move here. No, no matter where I go, these two rune machines are going to plug the hole. So we're not going to be able to get an extra guy up here. So I guess I just disarm these two so that I don't get attacked. Because it's possible I would have to lose 2 cards. Whereas this way I don't have to lose... I lose 1 card, but I don't guaranteed have to lose. And we just do this attack to switch. I think this is going well. Ooh, so if I want, I could move here, which would make this guy come up and make him also self-destruct. But I would have to lose 1 card for it. So is it worth losing... I can't check my cards. I guess I can check them here. Is it worth... I'm going to have to lose 1 card anyway. So is it worth losing 2 cards to kill 1 more ruined machine? I think maybe it is, just because I'm so low anyway. If they're going to be getting hits off on me... Dang, barely didn't survive it. I kind of want to save the loot card, but that's really dumb. Let's drop the loot card and just not be tempted. Oh. I didn't realize that that guy would be reaching too. That kind of sucks. Oh, and the blade spinner. Oh, okay, that was really dumb. That was really, really dumb. Move 3 would have been fine on Blink Blade, but now I have to teleport 5. And where do we go? Are we getting more spawns next round? I don't think so, no. I'm going to go ahead and Spyglass and Heavy Sword this because we have very few cards remaining, and I would rather crit than miss. Okay, we were going to crit anyway, but that's totally fine. We got good damage. And yeah, Gem suffers 7 again here. But now, there are not very many more enemies to kill. There really are not. And so we just have to keep Geminate safe. Much easier said than done, though. With just 1 health. I guess I play Into My Embrace's Lost Heal, don't I? I get Strengthened, and then I can attack for 2. That's not amazing. Alright, Blink Blade, you're going to go crazy here. Precision timing would be nice. I can't move down with Kinetic Transfer. I can't make sure Blink Blade tanks both of them. Oh, wait, yes I can. Oh, and I don't think the falling happens this turn. I don't think it does. But I'll just move down here. Reckless Augmentation. And attack with double time. Problem is my health is low. If it's self-destruct this turn, that's really bad. But we'll see their cards and figure it out then. I guess if it's self-destruct, we're sacrificing Geminate. Nah, I don't want to undo the movement on that. Because that was like Like, undoing the movement when this guy spawned where he shouldn't have, I'm totally fine with, because that's the game kind of messing up. Me going over there was just definitely the wrong decision because I got attacked 2 more times than I was thinking, but that's my fault for thinking wrong, not the game's fault for kind of cheating me. All right. I think we're going to be okay here. It is self-destruct. I think we might not be okay here. All right. Blinkblade goes for this kill. And now... Okay, Blinkblade goes here and has ward. If this guy misses his attack 3, it would have to be the miss. -2 wouldn't really help. If he misses the attack 3, then we still have the ward, and we don't have to lose a card to the self-destruct. Most likely, though, we just lose Twin Strike to the self-destruct, and it's like playing a lost card to kill an elite. That's fine with me. This other guy is the much bigger problem. I can't immobilize him with Mind Spike. I can hope that he has a -1. Oh, I can heal. Oh, okay. No, we're fine. Okay, I think I'm actually in really good shape. Because we have this renewing potion. So, I play this loss heal. We renewing potion the dancing slippers. And the amulet of life. Now, do I play the loss heal? If I play the loss heal, then Geminate has to long rest, and I have to spend the rest of the scenario in melee mode. But I'll have 5 melee cards, and all of the enemies will be dead. So let's do that. Let's play this loss. We'll eat the fire. I could attack him for 2. I don't see any point in attacking him for 2. Maybe I dodge my miss since I have strengthened, but we're just not going to worry about it. And so now Blinkblade miss? No, we don't get missed, but we do survive because of the ward. And then now we just lose Twin Strike to the damage. Geminate does get crit, but we survive because of the heal. And then now we Dancing Slippers. I don't think that this is falling on this turn. The regular game would have told me what turn this was falling. If it falls here, I'm gonna undo. It did not fall there that turn. Oh, but I have to long rest, and it probably falls the next turn, doesn't it? Maybe it doesn't even. I think it's like round 11. Blinkblade, we just long rest. Much better to get my cards back. And then I can heal with Drive Recharge. We don't need experimental adjustment. We're low on health. Don't need to be suffering too. Hopefully Geminate doesn't suffer trap damage here. Yes, it's not this turn, it's the following one. Okay. So we just have to stay in melee mode for the rest of the scenario, but that's fine. So we will be able to Icebound Quills. If we have ice, we can Reckless Jab. And I think the Blade Spinners spawn next turn. I can also Reckless Jab from range because of my Crude Spear. And with Hornet Stinger, I can hit from range. So the play is to position right here without switching. And then next turn, we Hornet Stinger's Reckless Jab, stun the Blade Spinner, or poison the Blade Spinner, and then stun it. Why do I have a Twitch notification? Okay. And then here, I set Ice while just healing with Drive Recharge. Oh, I just realized I'm poisoning Blink Blade. Unless Blink Blade just goes fast and gets out of there. Alright, and just 2 Blade Spinners left to go. Hornet Stinger, Reckless Jab, Crude Spear to make this a ranged attack force stun, and ranged on Hornet Stinger, we poison. That's just fantastic. Hopefully they go really fast and move up to me. I don't think they... Yeah, both of their fast cards, they stand still. Their fastest move card is 33, which they don't have. So I won't get the double poison here, but that's fine. Blinkblade has a lot of cards. Oh, I was going to say I could go after 23 and just try to attack him and kill him. But I can't actually go after 23. I don't really want to take the Retaliate, so Kinetic Transfer to push away would have been nice. I'm healthy enough that I don't think it's going to matter. Maybe I'll just see where I need to position and position myself for next turn. The only problem is that Geminate can't tank. So maybe I attack this guy so that hopefully Geminate kills him, but he's going to be stunned. So what's the point in attacking him if he's going to be stunned already? Maybe I just move Blinkblade up here so that this guy can't hit me. If Blinkblade has to lose a card to damage, it's not the end of the world, but then I would like short rest and push away with Kinetic Transfer. I think this is fine. Do I have... Yes, I have all of my offensive items, and I have the Suffer 2, and they're not even attacking. Okay, so what is the play? I don't want to be poisoned because I'm going to lose the Regenerate. So I think I'm just going to come up here. This guy's only hitting for 1. So I'll just say I don't care. And I'll attack him. Let's make him Suffer 2 first. And then now, if I crit him, he dies. Easy game. Oh. If I attack with Hornet Stingers, it will switch me to range, and this is a loss, and then I would be exhausted. And we missed. So I should have done that attack while I was strengthened. Okay. Well, I wanted to get the poison off. That's all right. Dang it. I was so excited about that turn, but... I just long rest. I can lose a card to damage if I have to. Man, that's so underwhelming. I think here I'll just go slow and I'll set double time. And then I can short rest and I can... Or maybe I would want a long rest. Reckless Augmentation will be an attack 7 now. Ooh, he only has move 1. Oh, dang it. He only has move 1, but it's attack 5. It will be disadvantaged, though. They have a clean deck. Alright, well, Blinkblade can't do much. We're just setting double time. If Geminate loses a card to damage, it's not the end of the world. We do have one. He's disadvantaged. Dang. Alright, now this is my final turn. So I can switch to poison. I think, yeah, just attacking with Icebound Quills is better, though. We're 8 health, which means we always tank him for a turn. Because he doesn't have his 5 damage card. Oh, but we're going to go down to 5. We tank almost everything. He does have the fire for Heated Sweep. And for Spinning Charge. Ugh. Man. I really want to... I mean, the heal 2 is okay. Mostly I just want to get my advantage and my heavy sword back. If I don't get those back, I have attack for 7, but then I would suffer 2 and I would suffer 3 from the retaliate. So Blinkblade goes down to 2 health. I could just run up and kinetic transfer to push him away, but I don't have my poison dagger. I'm gonna long rest. Nice. He's gonna make me suffer 2. That's totally fine. We hit him with the Icebound Quills, and we get... Ooh, even better. I come here, and I Crude Spear hit him with the Icebound Quills. Nice. Okay, and now he's dead. Blinkblade goes at 10, and attacks him with a strengthened attack 7. Alright, we made it through. Is it possible for me to get loot? No. Because I want to make sure I guaranteed kill him right here so that Geminate doesn't... We don't have to worry about protecting Geminate's body. But a 0 kills him. It would have had to have been like miss -1 to not. Whew. Good level. Kind of accidentally got my battle goals. I don't remember when I got Exterminator. I'll take it. I don't remember it. And Egoist, I was kind of trying to loot on Geminate because Geminate's retirement is to have a bunch of gold. We just didn't get gold. We got 4. Blinkblade, Geminate looted more, but Blinkblade got way better stuff. So I guess Blinkblade got a double coin and a double medal, whereas Geminate got a single coin and 2 single medals. Oh, no, because Geminate got a rock root. So it was a double coin, double medal as well. All right, 70 versus 33 damage. Not too bad for level 5 and a level 3. Several places we can go now. I'm kind of trying to save the
Bent metal and smack.
invitation. Okay, we gain 5 XP. We have Rusted Tunnels or Quattro Library. Either way, it's the last level in this quest line. But we will return to Outposts for now.
You're enjoying a stiff drink when a fly drops.
Seal the
into
door
liquid
or
with a
charge
loud
outside to
clunk.
warn the town.
You fish out the suicidal bug and are about to flick it to the floor when it musters the nerve to sting you, resulting in a reflexive
Let's just seal the
slap.
door.
You use the last of the strength in your...
We lose 1 morale, that's fine. Alchemist, we don't want to lose the Alchemist. Mining camp, it's fine if we lose the mining camp. Craftsman, we don't want to lose the Craftsman. Hunting Lodge, it's fine. Okay. Oh, 3 more attacks, dang. Workshop, it's fine. Barracks, we definitely don't want to lose the barracks. And logging camp, it's fine. Okay.
With the last of the insects
We're
crushed.
poisoned and we gain metal. Or, yeah, that was the thing. Let's make sure to train more soldiers. Can I train? I can only train 1. Training 2 would be so much better. We have the wall upgraded already some. We can build the Carpenter. What did Blinkblade get? Blinkblade got a perk. Nice. Let's take the other -1 time token. And then Geminate leveled up. Let's just remove -1s. But it puts 0 element to elements in. I guess we'll replace 0s with 0 poisons. And level 3, Mandible Storm or Dragonfly Surge. The only problem with Mandible Storm is that it pairs really well with Venomous Barbs, which we did not take. We just get no good ranged attacking options, which is so sad. This is a loss attack. This is a loss attack. This is a heal. This is not an attack. Like, your first 4 ranged level up cards give you no attacks. And then this one is just suffer damage. On the bottom, it does give you a multi-target ranged attack. But it's like, you have to wait until level 6 and level 7 to get ranged attacks in ranged form. And even at level, like, you're probably always taking Corrosive Acids at level 6 since it's so good. Which means that, like, you could take Alluring Pheromones for a decent multi-target ranged attack 3. And then you could take Oscillating Entity for... That's a loss again. So, leveling up the entire way, you're probably only going to add 1 non-lost ranged attack. That's crazy. We'll take Mandible Storm. Now I might want the Ignore Negative Condition on yourself, because having that for the Muddle on Mandible Storm, I think, can be good. Let's make sure we put that in. And I took out... We didn't end up using it, but I took out Locust Host for Smoldering Hatred. So let's put that back in. And what's the initiative on Mandible Storm? 30. We take it over Hornet Stingers. They're both kind of fast-ish attacks that switch us and hit multi-targets. The only problem is that Hornet Stinger gives us a move 3. Losing that move 3 is kind of bad. Ugh. Geminate deck building is painful. Alright. Let's build the Carpenter. Got a lot of metal all the way around. And 2 hide. 10 gold. When did Snowflake get so rich? That's crazy. Don't have the boat yet. That's fine. Oh, wow. Okay, so after we build the Carpenter, the only thing we have left to build is the boat. And then... Oh, we can upgrade Craftsman. And we just hit Prosperity 3. So we can upgrade the Mining Camp, Hunting Lodge, and Logging Camp. And the wall again. So we've got a few upgrades to go through. Alright, cool. I think... I don't necessarily want to play either of these levels right now. I haven't thought about them at all. I think I'm going to go Elemental Cores. We want Bone Shaper here. She retires by getting 5 different herbs. And I would love to get the garden. We want Geminate here. We want to pick up a lot of gold. They're also 2 of my lower level characters, so they make the difficulty nicer. So, and then Blinkblade, because Blinkblade's movement's really good. So 5 plus 3 plus 3 is 11. So if I do 11 plus 5, that would be 16. So I can put any character in. They're all going to be the exact same monster level. no matter what, we don't go above 16 in 4-player, and so 16 would be average party level of 4, which would go down to 2, and then +3, and we get level 5 monsters. So we just get to pick whoever is best for the level, which initially I would think is Deathwalker because of the teleporting, but actually I think it's Snowflake because of Birds in a Tempest. So let's bring Snowflake, and Snowflake can maybe do some really disgusting things here. Let's do it. I think we're ready all around. Oh, wow. Bone Shaper has not picked up any items. Let's fix that. First of all, we want Horn of Command and Protective Scepter. We have Boots of Speed. We want Warden's Robes, which we just need... Oh, dang, we missed an opportunity to get that. I don't think you get a chance at week 15. Well, maybe we'll get Warden's Robes eventually. And then Helmet, we can't get anything. What about the Thieves' Hood? I assume we can use the Thieves' Hood when we command a skeleton to loot one, but I don't know for sure. Let's test it. We'll get enough money to get the 30 before we have a chance to buy either way. And I think we're ready. We should be pretty solid. Yeah, I really like that build there. Geminate now can use this other potion slot, right? Yeah, so let's just throw that in. No potions on Bone Shaper, and we do have potions on Snowflake. Bone Shaper, I can't make a healing potion. Yeah, I can just make Cure Potion, I think it is, so we'll just ignore that for now. I feel pretty confident in our ability to get this. I think this is the first time I've played this level with a level 5 Blink Blade.
The giant boughs of the Willowburn tree hang low, heavy with the ice of the season. This picturesque grotto features an iced-over pond. During the warmer season, it would be fed.
Climb to the top of the waterfall and make camp overlooking the grotto.
To the cliff face
oh, I can't remember.
Area. The ice over the pond is sturdy and supports your weight easily. The frozen waterfall beckons you closer with an unnatural blue light, and as you approach,
I think
you
we
can see glowing shapes moving behind the ice. It's a cave of
Oh, I don't
sort.
remember. One of these is going to brittle me, which would be bad. The other one, I think, blesses.
Look, but you can feel
Let's climb to the top of the waterfall. I think this is wrong.
The frozen waterfall provides easy handling.
Okay. I was indeed wrong. Everybody has to discard 2 cards. No attacks in the first 3 rounds. I like it. For 2 checks, that works for me. Never exit hex adjacent to an enemy. Pretty bad for Geminate for ranged mode. Never end your turn adjacent to an ally. 3 or more loot tokens in a single turn. 5 or more cards at the end. Never kill an enemy or become exhausted. Those all kind of suck. Kill 5 or more monsters. Target an ally each rest cycle. Okay. Promoter's good for Snowflake. Did we put the level 4 card in? Yes, we did.
You arrive at the outpost to find Voice of 8 has been busy rebuilding. They have
All right. So, we need to pick the demons to face in the next level. I always do Frost, Earth, Flame. So, given that Snowflake is guaranteed to play the level, I think we just pick the 4 grounded demons. Frost, Earth, Flame, and Night. We always want Flame Demons because they're by far the easiest to kill. Earth are the slowest, which makes them better for the... If you don't know, this room, there are this scenario, there are 6 different rooms that each have a type of demon, and you have to go into 4 of them, go all the way to the end, pick up something, and bring it back to the center room. And then the 4 demon types that you choose are the 4 that you face in the scenario after this one. Not immediately after it, but next time you continue down this quest line. And so picking the right kind of demons is really important. I generally hate wind demons for that scenario because they can disarm you, they can get multi-target push, they can go at 2, they can go at 9. So wind demons can just be really, really rough. And I also, like, sun demons are obviously pretty bad. Oh, I guess flame demons aren't grounded, but... So we'll do these 3 rooms: night demons, frost demons, earth demons, and flame demons. They also have the adjoining demons in their room as well. So in the frost demon room is also earth and night. So I'm going to start with Snowflake over here, just making a bunch of hazards before we open the store. Everybody has to discard 2 cards from our scenario event, which kind of sucks. If we're not doing flame demons yet, maybe these 3 go and do flame demon room while Snowflake sets up over here. So let's keep Sand in the Hourglass. Sand in the Hourglass is also not an attack, which means that I can, I won't lose my prepper. So if we're doing flame demons, we don't need double time. We don't need precision timing. We'll just do stuff like experimental adjustment. Geminate, we can lose 1 card from each. Locust Toast is probably not that important. And Hornbeetle Carapace, we'll activate that later. Bone Shaper. Bone Shaper's probably not helping much here. And we didn't bring the Ignore Retaliate card. But this is the only time we'll face Flame Demons, so that won't matter too much. Maybe we're just going to focus on healing. We do want to pick up a lot of loot on Bone Shaper. Just no commanded attacks. It's fine. Oh, we also got poison from our road event, or our outpost. Interesting, these 2 didn't get poisoned because they weren't at the outpost event. Alright, we'll just make a summon and maybe get close to the door. Here. Maybe I'll just remove my poison with Reshape the Guise. I could also remove Blinkblade's poison with Selfless Offering. Blinkblade could remove both of their poisons with Sand in the Hourglass, but I want to save that for the Flame Demons. So let's Drive Recharge to get rid of our poison. And we get a summon for free. Not for free, we have to suffer too, but... Just pick up this Regenerate to remove the poison. Right over here to make some hazards. And remove Blinkblade's poison. And now I think we're ready to go for the room. Although Blinkblade's not really going to reach. So maybe I'll just go slow again on Blink Blade, and I'll just move in that direction. And we can have Gem open the door with a lot of movement. And maybe I immobilize things depending on what they're doing. And then here we'll just go late, and we'll hopefully get skeletons in. And over here, we're just going to make a hazard. And maybe just move over in this direction and start helping.
Searing heat.
Alright, Flame Demon room, so Sun Demon, Elite Flame Demon, 2 normal Flame Demons, and a Wind Demon. All at level 5. We've got Wind Demon pulling in. We've got Flame Demons doing a basic attack. We've got Sun Demons going super late. Wind Demon move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack at range 3, 1, 2, 3. If I just back up here. Maybe here, so that Geminate tanks and not the skeletons. Range 4 on the Flame Demons, though. How much Retaliate? Retaliate 3. Both my skeletons are just going to run in and die to this guy's Retaliate. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's fine. Oh, but if my skeletons are going to die anyway, I might as well back up more. Oh, okay. I meant to play Birds in a Tempest and not Snowball. I don't know how I accidentally played Snowball, but it's actually better, so we'll just leave it. Because now my skeletons don't just go in and die. This is attack for 3. Blink Blade we do not want to reach. Sun Demon is going to move 2, 1, 2, so I can move 3. We just do not want to perform any attacks on Blink Blade. And then, do I move in and make skeleton? I don't think I move in, because then the Sun Demon would hit. Alright, well, Blinkblade has an amazing kinetic transfer sand in the Hourglass. Move here, make all of these guys suffer. Oh, but they're not all wounded. But I can't attack. I could go in and go invisible. And I guess that happens faster, which gets the damage out faster, which is maybe good. Here, I just attack the Sun Demon and switch to melee. Here, maybe we just go fast, we get skeletons in there, and we let them tank for a split second before they die. And then Snowflake really is not going to help very much for this room. I wish I could wound things, but I can't. And we've accidentally played Snowball, which means no heals. Maybe I can go late and, like, pull in a Flame Demon to take more from Blinkblade next turn or something. Ooh, I kind of like this. I actually like basically everything that's happening here except the disarm out of Wind Demon. Unless it's going into a skeleton, which it very well may. Are the Flame Demons going to wall in? No, my skeletons are just going to die. But Blinkblade can move. Oh. Yeah, I'll suffer 4 damage. It's worth it to get all this suffer on the enemies. And then I've got this explosive vial. I feel like I may as well use it right now. My skeletons are literally just going to walk up and die to retaliate. What is Blinkblade's turn next turn? Sand in the Hourglass, the Elite. Let's kill one of these guys because it gives Bone Shaper a better heal. Could Horn of Command so that they don't die. Have him hit here instead. Poor Bone Shaper. With the skeleton missed too. When it's just dying to retaliate. Okay, so I could heal an ally for 2, but I just heal myself. And since something died, I get an extra heal. And then Skeleton tanks the disarm for me. No point in shielding him because he's just going to die. I should be able to pull this guy through his ally, but I guess it's not going to let me. Oh well. It was highlighting the hex that I wanted to pull him to. Come here to be in melee range. I could get a wound with flailing tendrils and wound everything. I really did not need this polar vortex. Is there anything that Snowflake's going to be able to do? I could use my stamina potion to recover any card. But none of them seem to really help. Birds in a Tempest this next turn is pretty alright. Maybe I just push the Sun Demon away and immobilize him. Or maybe I want the Sun Demon on top of Geminate. And everything is now surrounding Blinkblade, which is maybe good. So Blinkblade could stand in the Hourglass. It would kill any one thing. I could short rest, go invisible, and kinetic transfer. That would kill this and it would make them suffer a total of 8. What are my options here? I have Icebound Quills lost to attack with Pierce. I could AoE wound with Flailing Tendrils. Those are definitely both options. Maybe I want to potentially set up Disarm with Drag Down, depending on what things are doing. Snowflake can potentially push away, can move in, and potentially Explosive Vial to kill the Flame Demon. Bone Shaper is just kind of straight up not doing much here. Maybe just double Curse. Which leaves us with Blinkblade. I think this is fine. I don't think they have so much offense coming out that I need to be super afraid. Yeah, this is pretty good. I'm not making ice, am I? If I play Lifted Gust, lost, but that's definitely not happening. So is it worth it to Icebound Quills to get an attack into this Sun Demon? Let's just do it. Okay. +1 poison, I'll take that. I I could hit him again. I could go for some disarms, but I'll just back away from the Flame Demon, and then I don't get hit. And that's pretty good. And then now, if I want to not be targeted by this guy, I can just immobilize him. Oh, I can push him through Blink Blade because he's invisible. I think I will do that. Just get him out of there. And then now I could Explosive Vial to kill. I could Explosive Vial just to deal damage into this guy. We don't need any move with jump, do we? We'll activate Birds in a Tempest just in case Blink Blade wants it for something. But I think for now, Snowflake is content. And I don't feel the need to Stamina Potion any card back. We'll just go ahead and get one more skeleton out for some tanking. And now Blink Blade wounds here. Makes it suffer 2. And then just moves to not be adjacent to Flame Demons. Over here. Blink Blade has to go slow, so maybe let's just get out. Maybe we're just going to long rest. Long rest Blink Blade. Geminate could disarm. We just long rest everybody. Geminate would be everything's focus for the most part. A lot of these things don't do that much damage. Sun Demon's probably not reaching. Wind Demon could pull something in. That could be bad. Maybe let's just long rest. Okay, these are super low damage card. So if I want to go for the disarm, I would take 3 retaliate, but I would block 2 attack 2s with wound. That seems worth it. This is going to be an attack 4 disarm, I guess, into gem. That seems fine. Wow. I keep missing into attacks that were going to do nothing anyway. Let's Renewing Potion, because it is an attack 4, so we get the leather armor back and heal again. And then I can stand here and tank the attack and be confident. Ooh, +1 kind of sucks. Oh, maybe I back out now. Oh, this is so unlucky that Bone Shaper is before Snowflake. At least Bone Shaper has a card to lose from this attack 4 if necessary. And it is necessary. Dang. Oh, it's the loot card too. Oh well. Alright, well, this is supposed to be the easiest room. I feel like we're basically through it now, at least. Setting up double time before coming in here would have been good. Don't feel the need for Drive Recharge. I can get Regenerate from Snowflake if I need it. I don't need the extra time tokens. Oh, and Geminate move and killed the skeleton. Rip. Man, just 1 health we had to lose that card by. And it was our loot card. What do we drop? What do we drop? We'll probably just drop a skeleton, right? If only Snowflake had been faster than Bone Shaper. I should have noticed that Bone Shaper was faster and moved her away. But it's over and done with. Alright. So what is the play here? This guy dies to Blinkblade using kinetic transfer to get in. When multiple heroes long rest at the same time, the order is alphabetically. It could just be party order. Because Blinkblade is before Bone Shaper, who's before Snowflake in my party. But it could be alphabetically. I think it's party order, though. Yeah, I don't know. We could test it pretty easily. If we just have Geminate and Bone Shaper long rest at the same time, we'll be able to see at the top which one of them is first, Geminate or Bone Shaper. And that would answer it. Alright, Blinkblade jumps over, makes them suffer with kinetic transfer and reckless augmentation into the Wind Demon, I think, to try to kill it. Geminate is probably not really doing anything. Maybe we'll just go ahead and long rest because we are wounded. Yeah, we'll test it at some point in this level, hopefully. Alright, this was just a very bad room for Bone Shaper. And for Snowflake. This is a bad room for everybody but Blinkblade. This guy's going to be dead. Hopefully the Wind Demon will be dead as well. No, he won't be. So we need a little bit more out of Snowflake. Maybe Blinkblade goes invisible instead, because that will kill this guy and damage both of the others. Then I could go for like a Bone Dagger loss. Maybe we, I kind of don't hate the idea of just putting a curse in their deck. We lost Eternal Torment, though. I'll just go Latent Summon. And then I could Lifting Gust. Oh, Cold Snap, I could make flying enemies suffer. I don't know if that's worth it, though, because I want to save the hazards for other rooms. Maybe I'll just heal. And if I am healing, then Geminate could attack instead of 1, 2, 3. Geminate would need bonus movement. I'm fine with this. Okay. There's no wind. So Blinkblade goes here. And now both Sun Demons are gone. Snowflake heals here. If I move here, Wind Demon stays here, Sun Demon moves here. If I go here, Wind Demon goes here, Sun Demon goes here. Geminate has move 5, jump, and attack things on either side. So we'll go here, and then we just have to tank. Oh, no. its melee card at a Wind Demon. So he won't back up. Let's just move down here. And maybe they move into a good spot, maybe they don't. That is a good spot. Oh, I had the boots. Dang, so I could have stayed where I was. Barely can't get them both, but maybe I can at least get the Sun Demon. No. No, I cannot. I think Blinkblade also has to go slow this turn, but I do have Wound Dagger. This was definitely not a good start to this level, and I have lost this level before. So, not loving it. Blinkblade does attack 3, wound, and Blurry Jab to make him suffer. Geminate long rests. Snowflake. Commands Blinkblade to attack again. And Bone Shaper curses. This is Blinkblade's first time attacking in the rest cycle. That's hilarious. Let's get a +1. No, Blinkblade. Oh, I could have had the skeleton hit the Sun Demon. Dang. Oh, he misses and uses the trap. What a jerk. Oh, no. Okay, this is only attack 3. He only kills with crit. Nice. Good leather armor. Okay. And now Sand in the Hourglass kills. And it took forever, but we got there. I guess I'll just have Jim go and pick up the Elemental Core. We lost a melee card, so we lose a ranged card. Also, standing in this hex with a loot 1, I can get all the loot. Oh, I should have saved Locust Host. It would be good in some of the other rooms. Okay. Blinkblade will just go fast and stand in the Hourglass and not think twice about it. Snowflake, we're just moving over in this direction. I don't have Blinding Vortex. That's okay. We'll just move in that direction. Bone Shaper, we're just going to make skeletons. And Geminate, I just move this way. Oh, this guy outspeeds Blinkblade's 3. No, and now he backs up and the loot 1 doesn't give me my 3 loot tokens in a single turn. What a jerk. Unbelievable. Oh, walking through the hazard definitely would have been worth it. I'm going to undo and I'm going to walk through the hazard. Because I'm very healthy. I have Amulet of Life. We're going to long rest at some point in time. I'm very distressed at how long this first room has taken me. I kind of want to go ahead and open up this Earth Demon room. Maybe I want to do Earth Demon room before this one, actually. I think I will. Oh, but it's hard for me to open it up. Does Blinkblade have jump shoes? No. Dang it. Okay, I guess we're not getting anything else this first rest cycle. Okay, I'll open the door with Bone Shaper, actually. That works for me. And then here I can just move 3, loot 1. Let's see if we pick that up with a loot ability, and then I can just move on to here and loot it. And then I'll get the regenerate, so I won't even care about the hazard damage that I took. Oh, but I wanted to save the loot. Oh, I do get the 3 loot tokens in a single turn from this hex. Okay, never mind. We'll do that then. So we'll just move 3 and take some damage. Alright, Bone Shaper opens the door. Oh, they are way closer than I thought. They're going at 87. They're move 3 and hit in a triangle. Wow. 1, 2, 3, and in a triangle. So no matter where Bone Shaper goes, this guy's going to reach him. And he's attacking for 4. It's possible my skeleton survives. Ugh, I guess it's possible Bone Shaper survives, but not super likely. Alright. Just one normal Sun Demon in this room. That's not too bad. Don't kill Bone Shaper. Okay. He does kill the skeleton. He doesn't kill the Bone Shaper. But she's not in amazing shape. I think I have Lifting Gust, so I probably just push this guy back. And then I long rest. I long rest because Skeleton's going to die to hazard. Yeah, Bone Shaper is like actually just not useful at all here. Meanwhile, Geminate's going to be moving too. Whoops. Reckless Charge, of course. Move 3 on this guy. 1, 2, 3. Oh, easy. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this guy's going to hit. Dang. Okay, well... I move here. I attack this guy and I immobilize him. And just push the elite as far back as I can. And Geminate's working on it. +2. Oh, okay. It's a very light hit, though. Oh, because there was wind that I set. Nice. Man, this is a terrifying room. We don't need sand in the hourglass for anything. Oh, hey, the skeleton actually gets to hit somebody now. And now Bone Shaper's not dead. We drop... Fell Remedies heal? Alright, Snowflake won't be the target, so she can long rest here. Blink Blade. What can Blink Blade do? We have 2 tokens. It's a lot of enemies, though. What's Bone Shaper doing? Bone Shaper's going fast, maybe backing out, shielding the skeleton, eating their leaf, attacking this guy and poisoning him. Most of those things sound pretty good. Geminate, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Dang. Should have played the move 3 jump sooner. Geminate would actually be kind of nice over here. I need Snowflake to put a hazard here. So actually maybe I short rest Snowflake. I lost Chilling Impact, which is my fast push, so I'd have to Blizzard to push this guy. What is Blink Blade doing? I mean, if I want to get in there, I have to go invisible, right? But maybe Blink Blade just stands in a hex that screws them over in some way. Okay, multi-target ranged, but it won't be multi-target because I'm eating the leaf. So this guy will attack skeleton. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. He will hit Bone Shaper. There's nothing Blink Blade can do to change the focus. This guy's going to move 3, 1, 2, 3, and hit skeleton. This guy won't be in range. So Blink Blade could go onto the hazard and go invisible so that the Sun Demon can't hit. Blink Blade could go in here so that everything hits him. Oh, this guy also has ice. So he's going to move forward. And he's going to hit Bone Shaper. Oh, this is bad. He's going to have range 3. He's going to have move 2, range 3. Okay, so I need Blink Blade to go right here and go invisible. And that prevents the Frost Demon from hitting. Jiminy is so far away. This is what sucks about this level, is going all the way to the end to pick up the things. I probably shouldn't have, but... Alright, Skeleton. If you've ever wanted to crit something in your life before, this is the time. No, barely not. Dang. Hope he survives. I would rather Bone Shaper tank than Snowflake, unfortunately. Tank it, Skeleton. You know you want to. No. No. I could have set Wrath of the Turned Earth, and then he would have tanked it, but then I wouldn't have eaten the Earth, and they would have been multi-target. Oh. Dang it. No, 2 -1s when -1 exactly kills me. Unlucky. Unlucky. Especially because I could have Explosive Vial this guy before and he would have been dead. Alright. Not going well. I probably just need a Snowflake plus Blink Blade to solo the rest of the level, though. Hopefully. Maybe. Double Time plus Birds in a Tempest. Like, absolutely crushes most of what you need to do in this level. Alright, Snowflake at least is no longer mobilized. Cold Snap does kill this guy. It doesn't exactly help me very much, though. It kills this guy and makes this guy suffer. What is the play? Blink Blade's definitely going slow. Although this is not even very slow compared to Earth Demon 66. Oh, what have I done here? Alright, we go fast on Bone Shaper, we Bone Dagger this guy and attack him for 2 and hope to kill him. We go after that on Snowflake, because even if I miss the kill, then I can Explosive Vial to pick it up. Or I guess I could Cold Snap to pick it up. I probably just want to place a Frigid Growth here. Maybe Blink Blade's gonna, like, want Birds in a Tempest movement to get out. Or to go further in. Further in is actually kind of interesting, although the Earth Demons are fast. So, Bone Shaper. Curses. -1 or better kills. Good. We get a skeleton for free. And now Snowflake places a hazard here. Strengthens Blink Blade. This guy's targeting all adjacents, so I just move over here. And this guy's going to have move 3, 1, 2, 3, and he's going to hit Bone Shaper. Dang it. And I'm going to be immobilized again. There's just nothing I can do about it, though. Because if I don't move Snowflake out of the way here, then I get hit by this guy as well. Bone Shaper's just losing all of her cards. Oh, that guy tanks for me. Oh, what a bro Frost Demon. Oh, nice crit helmet. That was beautiful. I will go ahead and use these to move over to the side. And now I can, like, Lifting Gust something, maybe. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so now we're strengthened. Attack 1, attack 2. Alright, we get 4 damage. I could move on in. But no, next turn I have a really nice precision timing double time. I could pay a token to push this guy through. But I don't think I do that. I could move almost all the way to the core. But I don't think I do that either. Oh, Geminate gets granted a very nice movement. Okay, that Birds in a Tempest movement was really good here. Let's go ahead and set Hornbeetle Carapace. Okay, Geminate, move 2, loot 1, gets the battle goal. Bone Shaper has basically already failed her battle goal. Why am I not immobile? Oh, I didn't get attacked. Okay. So 43, we should outspeed the Earth Demons and we can run away for 4. Skeleton will move in. Hopefully Frost Demon doesn't murder me somehow. I can push Frost Demon back in with Lifting Gust. Heal myself and push him away with Lifting Gust, or I could pull this Earth Demon in, and then I could pull her Vortex back here, pull the Frost Demon back, pull the Earth Demon back. I think we'll push with Lifting Gust. Kind of my problem is that Blinkblade is over here, and Blinkblade is the one who deals with the Sun Demon. Do I have Jump Boots? No, I do not. So maybe I just teleport over and I hit this guy, and then the Earth Demons have to walk through. I don't love it overall. Move 2, target all adjacents. Move 2, hit multiples. And single target, attack 4. I think Blinkblade's going to take a lot of damage here. +2 is pretty good into Sun Demon. Okay, let's get this Sun Demon out of here. Or no, let's get the Elite Earth Demon out of here. Because him immobilizing Blinkblade could be really bad. Is that regular heal 1 or is that heal 1 ward? It is heal 1 ward. So we'll give it to Blinkblade because he's getting hit. And then I'm going to make this guy suffer 2. And I'm going to heal... How much Retaliate? Yeah, Retaliate 3. I'm going to heal Bone Shaper for 2. Hey, Fishbone. I will eventually get to the tier list. Good job, Skeleton. That's what we wanted to see from you. Okay, so I could curse, or I could run over here and attack for 2. I guess curse is probably more useful. I will eventually finish the tier list, but I have not done any work towards it. Alright, this is looking much better. This Earth Demon, he's probably going to heal himself, right? No. He's actually not super likely to heal himself. They very recently shuffled. Blink Blade, hopefully attacking with advantage here, pulls 0 wounds. Or just does really good damage. Crosswind's Polar Vortex to make this guy take as much damage as possible. Or maybe Crosswind's Cold Snap to make him take as much damage as possible. And then that also hurts the Sun Demon. I'm in range mode. Maybe I short rest Gem. I really want Firefly Swarm. Drag down would have been nice too. But now I can run over and into my Embrace something. Alright, single target is good. Alright, time token I guess is better than nothing. Wow, these are not good pulls. Right, Blinkblade did 3 strengthens attacks and got 1 damage out of it. I think I do stay here though because I don't want the Sun Demon hitting multiple people. Here I'll just make hazards. Oh, this guy counts, even though he's not standing in one of mine. That's cool. And then, yeah, I will run away. Beautiful. Oh, I had Orange Beetle. Okay, yeah, he just dies. Curse, curse. Oh, wonderful. Alright. It's not looking good, but we're alive. I guess the most useful thing that Bone Shaper could possibly do would be to go pick up this. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for it. Because I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this turn. And then with Birds in a Tempest, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I can long rest. And then I probably make it back eventually with like 2 Birds in a Tempests. I just probably don't get that loot, which I want, because I would love to pick up some herbs here to retire. Yeah, I got herbs on Gem, but we did get 16 gold on Gem, which is her retirement. 1, 2, 3. Dang it, I can't. That's okay. I'll disarm him and I'll get regenerate from Snowflake. Okay, yeah. Totally cool. Totally cool. Wish I didn't quite have to suffer 6 here, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, This guy gets disarmed. He's just like immune to damage though. And we have regenerate to remove our stuff next turn. I think at 18. And Blinkblade still has a lot of stuff. Let's keep a lot of movement and keep invisibility. And teleports and stuff. Geminate does need to deposit one of the things. Blinkblade here, I think I just go fast. I kill this guy, and I open this door. Ooh, Snowflake really wishes she weren't right here. Maybe we don't open the door right now. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have any more heals, though. Unfortunately. So I'm going to have to get Birds in a Tempest to get over there. Well, no, I just move and then I long rest. Yeah, I move and I long rest and then I move 3 and then I can get jump back. And so here... Maybe I just... step here and loot. It's gonna be a real nice loot. Alright. Blinkblade picks up the kill and preps for the next room. Geminate loses the regenerate. But gets 5 more loot tokens. Okay. Arrowvine metal, 16 gold. Good enough. I would expect better out of 5 loot tokens, but... Alright. Blinkblade, maybe we just go in with a lot of movement and go invisible. And I think I just try to rely on Snowflake, basically soloing. Here, I can deposit. Let's just deposit into this one. Move and switch. And we long rest. Blinkblade gets jump. Opens the door and moves in. All of these enemies are grounded. So we just want them to be running past Blinkblade. And Geminate activates the fire core. We get another hazard, and unfortunately, this guy's barely not in range. He is moving 4, though. 1, 2, 3. So let's, ooh. We can pull Geminate in a little bit. That's not something I, like, ever use. So this guy's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll just back out some. Oh, maybe I should have come down here, and then pushing up would have been amazing. This level always lags my computer a lot. Okay, I don't need to push up, because just pushing that guy straight kills him. I would need line of sight on my skeleton to be able to grant that, so... Alright, this turn, Bone Shaper just moves 3. And I get onto the thing, and then next turn, I need Birds in a Tempest as my bottom. But not this turn. I could Lifting Gust to kill this guy. I could Cold Snap here and here. I like that. And Blink Blade. Late move. I guess I just hope that this is enough move. Teleport 5, I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang, barely not enough. Kinetic Transfer, I would go 1, 2, 3. Oh, but I could move 1 and then teleport 5. Okay. They're faster than me. I think Blink Blade will be far enough away. Oh, no, because of the hazards, they'll go after Blink Blade. So I'll have to go invisible again. Snowflake is making this a very dangerous place to be. At least for the enemies. We'll let Skeleton die. If he gets a -1, nice. He does die to retaliate, but now that guy dies to a singular hazard. So we'll call Worth. Next turn we have to Birds in a Tempest to get her out. But that's just fine. This level goes for so long. Nice miss. Oh, Blink Blade is last. Okay, I'll have to suffer 2. Oh, so do I want Blink Blade to help, or do I want Blink Blade to go pick up the thing? Dang, I dropped Polar Vortex. This next turn has to be Birds in a Tempest. Polar Vortex would have been so good. Why did I drop that? So I guess it's Birds in a Tempest Lifting Gust to kill this guy. Oh, this Night Demon is dead now that I put more hazards right next to him. No matter where he goes, he dies. Next turn. So I Birds in a Tempest. Okay. Let's go towards the thing. I think this is also... I can just long rest Blink Blade, and it's going to force the enemies to run towards him. Because they won't have to move through any hazards to get to him. Now that he's visible. Birds in a Tempest so that Bone Shaper can get out. And then I can just long rest here. Snowflake is such a troll. Is it... Okay, it's Standstill card. He could get his range card next turn, so let's get out of range 3 of him. Bone Shaper now has move 6 with jump. Because Birds in a Tempest is just not really fair. So Bone Shaper will get to deposit there. I need to make sure these guys all die so the Bone Shaper can survive. And Blink Blade gets his long rest off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, Geminate gets to pull Earth Demon in, which is nice. So we'll just go for that. Move here, pull this guy. I would rather pull him into the Night Demon Hex, if possible. I guess 38 is a pretty good speed to go against Night Demons. They have 2 cards that are slower. Okay. It's actually only a 40% chance that he's faster, walks into a hazard, and dies. But it is a chance. I can place a hazard here, and then Earth Demon will have to walk through it. Or I could go late and potentially push him. Well, just long rest here. So what does Blink Blade do? I need to just go invisible, right? That's actually pretty important that I just go invisible. And then next turn, Blink Blade needs to do a lot of movement. So I'll save my token, even though I could push this guy through a hazard. But Blink Blade needs to be able to do a lot of movement next turn while the Birds in a Tempest are up so that he has the jump. Night Demon will die, but I don't get to pull him into the hazard. But this guy takes a nice beefy attack 5. Man, the game is really chugging. Too many hazards. Close some extra stuff. Oh, nice. Move 3, push 2, kills. And then the Elite's going to have move 3, 1, 2, 3, and the Normal's going to have move 2, 1. Alright, I need to get Bone Shaper to here. We need Birds in a Tempest to do that. I don't have to do it this turn. If I want to just long rest. I don't, though. So we'll just Birds in a Tempest and Lifting Gust. Push this guy away. Blink Blade will go after and just do a lot of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Blink Blade will just run all the way over here and deposit his thing. And Geminate, I could run into this room, but I think we're just going to keep everybody far away. We're going to have Blink Blade run and try to go all the way to the end. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure if Blink Blade can teleport from here to over here. That would be really, really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think Blink Blade can teleport from here to here. So that'll be the play. Just get Blink Blade to here, and then from here, it's just move top, teleport over. Easy. Don't have very many cards left, but we should be able to make that happen. And so just a couple of enemies left to deal with, and we should be deathless. Nice. We played around the 18 here. Oh, not Blink Blade, though. Bone Shaper could have gotten Rock Root. Oh, why did he move that way? Oh, Blink Blade's invisible. Blink Blade did play around it. That's actually really scary. Because I didn't want them to be able to do that, but it's alright. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just need someone to open the door, and then Blink Blade can teleport over next turn. Ooh, these guys are right on top of Bone Shaper. I should have moved her down here for this one. I could move her for this one, but we won't be pansies. We'll deposit right here and make it happen. Three cores activated. The game has lagged so much that this guy's body just isn't even there. I don't think we want to open the door yet, but let's get closer to it so that we can. And then hopefully Snowflake can kill both of these guys, but I don't know about that. Do I open the door and just teleport over while slow? I think I will. No move top, though. Means maybe not. I would just need a move or a loot top. Alright, let's just long rest Blink Blade then. And we'll just long rest here too. Here I go fast. Skeleton will attack. Ugh. Alright, we need to make sure that Bone Shaper survives. We do that with, I guess, hitting both of these guys with a White Winds loss. Alright, Skeleton does the damage. Bone Shaper. Oh, how do I make sure Bone Shaper survives? I have 2 target attack 4, but that's not enough. I guess Bone Shaper just heals up. I don't attack for 2, even though I want to. And as long as this guy dies, then Bone Shaper has cards to lose to damage. Yeah, I can make them both suffer 2, but that doesn't help. I can move Bone Shaper for 2. Oh, hold on. What about making them both suffering 2 and moving Bone Shaper for 2? Because then they would have to walk through a hazard to hit. That might be the more consistent option. Instead, I'm just going to hope that I pull a -1 or better. Oh, I have push because of the thing. Okay. Unfortunately, that push isn't enough to help, but... we'll live that. Easy. Alright, now I just need to be able to pull them away. We want to keep move tops. So Geminate just opens the door with big move. Blink Blade teleports over while slow with top movement. Bone Shaper long rests, because she can lose card to damage if she has to. And here Crosswinds guarantees pulls this guy into a thing and he dies. Which means that Bone Shaper would rather short rest and pick up the loot. Alright, final room. Nice. Standing still. Windim is moving a lot, but he's in the back. And just basic move. We should be good there. I guess I need to make sure that nothing's standing on this. Immobilizing that guy doesn't help. Jim has not had to do much in this level. Alright, this teleport 5, it does work. Teleport is so crazy good. And that means that next turn Blinkblade just teleports back. Although maybe I can just Birds in a Tempest and have enough movement to get back. Oh, the game is struggling right now with all these hazards. Round 24. Alright, we'll play Birds in a Tempest. Oh, we need to make sure to target an ally with an ability, but that's very easy. We'll just heal Bone Shaper, who is just going to pick up a thing. Did she get an herb? No, she got Hide. Maybe she'll get an herb. Here... I would love to move 3, actually. So let's just go in with Firefly Swarm, and then we can face tank everything. And Blinkblade can just move. And we'll have move 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And we make it. Does that move 4 screw things up? Oh, do I have to move Bone Shaper down there? I think I do. Because if not, I believe the Frost Demon is going to block my spot for Blinkblade. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang. So I have to move Bone Shaper here. Does Bone Shaper even survive? Probably. Wait. Frost Demon doesn't attack. Wind Demon, so Frost Demon will go here or here. Wind Demon will attack and pull. So if the Frost Demon goes here, I can't be pulled, and then I guaranteed survive. If Frost Demon goes here and Wind Demon pulls here, then I get attacked 1, 2 times. And I just have to survive one of those attacks. So we've got very good odds. Very, very, very good odds. Okay, cool. Now it's guaranteed. Blinkblade moves here. The frame rate on this is just horrible. And Blinkblade deposits. I probably could have just let Bone Shaper pick up her loot and pushed the enemy off with Snowflake. I don't know why I was saying the odds were very good. The odds were not very good. We would have had to survive an attack 5 with only 4 health. But it worked out. I don't think any of these hexes have more than 1 loot token, so we'll just grab this one. We didn't even use all the Horn Beetle. Oh, it would have been a Flame Fruit for Bone Shaper, and she definitely didn't have a Flame Fruit yet. That's so sad. Alright, we got up to 56 of our 140 gold, though. No herbs. We beat the elemental cores. We got Prepper, Cleaner, Promoter. Yeah, definitely not Streamliner. 0 cards left at the end. 32 gold on Geminate. 4 of the herbs. That's pretty nice. 11 loot tokens for Geminate. And we leveled up just Blinkblade. And that's probably where we will call it. I have to, I have work in 7 hours.
A wood carving contest inaugurates the opening of the carpet. You're halfway through your polar bear burger when the alarm bell tolls.
I always get attacked, I swear.
A guard shouts. With a wistful look at the rest of your lunch,
we'll stay together.
Stay together and
fewer buildings will be target. They'll be wrecked instead of damaged. Alright. Carpenter, I don't know what we lose if it gets wrecked, so... Okay, it got wrecked. Mining camp, we probably have to, like, lose a metal. Let's not have that happen. Craftsman, I think we lose a hide. We don't have any soldiers. 2 wrecked buildings. That's just... Alright, we have to lose a wood. At least we actually had a lot of resources in this run. But it really was had. We're getting low on them now. Alright, Blinkblade hits level 6. We can grab Stab Them All. Yeah, Stab Them All is better than Knife's Edge, in my opinion. Hard to pass up for initiative. We can take it over... It's very scenario dependent, because some scenarios you don't need kinetic transfer, and some scenarios you really want it. Some scenarios you don't need blurry jab, and some scenarios you really want it. Some scenarios you don't need twin strike, and some scenarios you really want it. We'll just try that for now. I guess I don't have to have drive recharge, but I like the regenerate. Would I rather have drive recharge or kinetic transfer? Probably most of the time kinetic transfer. We haven't been doing a lot of mass wounding for Sand in the Hourglass, so let's keep drive recharge over Sand in the Hourglass. But it's scenario dependent for sure. And then this perk deck is starting to look pretty nice. Pretty nice. Yeah, we start taking rolling +2s now. Let's grab this, discard this card, and see if they have fixed it yet. Eventually. We'll draw it eventually. So what's the plan for tomorrow? We've got a lot of levels open. We have the bridge we're going to need to cross. We have My Private Empire. I want to save that for new characters. So I want to work towards retiring Geminate. How close are we here? 7, 14. I'm not even sure how much dancing slippers sell for. Crude spear, I believe, is 4, so that's 18. Dancing slippers probably sell for like 6 or something like that. That would be 24. So we're still quite a ways off if we sell all of our items. But we probably don't need to play too much more with Geminate. What levels do we have available? Pylon problems. I have lost it before, but it's not the hardest scenario. Quattro Library or Rusted Tunnels. Either of those is pretty difficult. Crystal Fields is definitely one of the easier levels. Upper Spire is very difficult. Spire Basement is one of the kind of easier-ish ones. And Frozen Fjord. I wonder if any two-player party would have a chance right now at Frozen Fjord. We'll probably start with Crystal Fields, using a Geminate, try to get it retired. Try to get a lot of loot. There's not that much gold here, though. And I think I already have those herbs. All right, I'm going to bed. Have a good night, everybody.